Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly. Good to be back on YouTube, man. Been out for a while, but OTAs have started, and it was the first day where the reporters actually got to be there, see what's going on. And man, this is my favorite time of the year, like OTAs, mini camp, training camp, because you always see players that you know become studs, become stars before your eyes. I remember a few years ago we made videos, and we made a videos every day about Jordan Mason, from rookie mini camp, training camp, OTAs, mini everything. And we're like, dude, this guy's gonna be a stud, and he turned out to be solid for us. So every year we find someone, whether it's an undrafted free agent, late round pick, that tears it up in camp, and then it shows during the season. Now, we heard one guy today was, I want to say turning heads, but he looked the part. We heard from a few reporters. I was reading articles from Nick Wagner from ESPN. Who else talked about it? I know Larry talked about it. A few other guys talked about him. Fourth round pick, baby. Our fourth round pick, who I like the pick. Even though I know a lot of people were kind of like, I don't know, another receiver. Jordan Watkins out of Ole Miss. I first thing I thought about him was not just because he's fast. He's a freaking 4'7" guy. But he reminded me of Al Bundy, who, if anyone out there, old timers out there like myself, that watched Married with Children, Pokai, I believe it was Pokai, 4 touchdowns in one game from Al Bundy. That's Jordan Watkins, man. He did that against Arkansas, 4 touchdowns in one game, and he looked the part, man. Playing the SEC. I think the year before he even had a better season, but even this year, man, he had so many damn touchdowns, man. It was awesome, man. I think he's a yak guy too, obviously with that speed, and he was doing good. I was hearing Nick Wagner. He was running a lot of was it like curl routes, or excuse me, crossing routes, and he was catching everything. And then one reporter said that he caught a nice post pass in stride, boom, like nothing. And we're hearing that he looks the part, man. And I thought I saw that in college, you know. I wasn't too thrilled with this draft that we had, but at the same time, last year I wasn't thrilled, and look what happened, you know. There was a few guys I liked last year, but it was like Mustafa. I love Mustafa, but I didn't think all these dudes would be pretty solid, from Renardo Green, Pooney, just one guy after another. So, yeah, man, he looked the part today, and that's what you got to have, man. When these rookies come in, you want to see something, some flashes. We heard about a few other guys, a few other rookies that were licked apart. CJ West, the guy who I liked, I really was one of my favorite picks. I wasn't pumped about the draft, but when we drafted CJ West, I was like, all right. Larry Krueger was talking about his drills, how he just looked so natural out there. Even though he's 6'1", 6'2", still, man, he could be our next DJ Jones. So another guy that really looked good out there. And I love to see it, man. I love to see it. And hopefully Jordan Watkins, number one, he turns out to be a stud. And number two, if he turns out to be a solid-ass player, I'm just hoping he gets reps, man. Because right now, we know what happened to Jacob Cowing last year. You know, for some reason, he had one great game against the Chiefs, and then his ass was on the bench all year long. It's like, bro, come on, dude. Like, if they're good, if they're rookies and they're receivers, give them a shot. And this year might be the year that a receiver gets a shot, because we're low right now. We heard about Ricky Pearsall, who got hurt again, man. Hammy, which he dealt with Hammy last year. It's like, oh my gosh, this sucks. And then obviously Ayuk's going to be out for half the season. And then we had Robinson, the receiver we got from the Rams, freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger, substance abuse, steroids or whatever the hell. It's like, damn, man. So if there ever was a year that a young rookie receiver would get an opportunity, I think it would be this year, man. It would be this year, because we need help, man. Like right now, we need help. We're talking about, I read an article the other day talking about Keenan Allen, which I like Keenan Allen, but our number one receiver is Juwan Jennings right now. He's our number one guy. We need speedsters out there, and Jacob Cowing, he's a speedster. Obviously, we know about Jordan Watkins. He's the fastest receiver on the team, and then Cowing's a stud, fast guy too. And we were hearing he looked good today too. So, I mean, you want to see it, man. You like to see that these guys are out there getting chemistry with Purdy out there. I think he was with set twos though. He wasn't with the ones, but it's good that he's showing right now that, hey man, I'm with the big boys and I could make some plays too. So hopefully politics doesn't come around and this dude balls out and he doesn't get an opportunity. I think Jacob Cowing, the way he looks so far, this is one day, but I think his road's gonna increase. His road's really gonna increase because, dude, he's showing out already. I thought he showed out last year in camp. A few touchdowns. I know that Raider game, he looked awesome, that preseason game. But we just never got to see a lot of him. You know, obviously we had Ayuk, Deebo Samuel. So he wasn't going to get as much opportunities. But this year, I mean, we're down, man. Like, we're down a lot of receivers, especially that week 1 game. Those few weeks, we're going to have, I don't know who the hell the receivers are going to be. So I really like seeing that, man, that he's out there doing his thing. And with that speed, come on, man. Like, you got to give him a chance. The guy's a crisp route runner, too. I was hearing Steve Smith in the offseason talking about how he loved his route running. It's like, dude, he has that. He has that and speed. I mean, he's not a short guy. I know Jacob Cowing's, 5'8", but we're talking about this guy, Jordan Watkins. He's 5'11", over 200 pounds. So he's not like a small dude either. So I want to see, man. I want to see this guy. I can't wait to hear more about him in OTAs, see what he does in minicamp, training camp, because this is what you love, man. You love seeing these young guys come out and perform. And that, again, that's what you saw from last year or the year before that, when these young cats out of nowhere doing these things, doing great things, people talking about them. It shows, man. It shows in preseason. And when they have an opportunity, it shows. Look at Dominic Pooney last year. OTAs, we're talking about him every damn week. Like, dude, this guy's looking really good. He's holding his ground against all these guys. And what do you have? He was like one of the best guards in the NFL as a rookie. So we'll see what happens. A few other guys look good. We're young guys. Nick Martin. I heard he made a nice play on a screen. He freaking just read the ball. Obviously, you can't tackle. So that was one thing. It was a concern in college at Oklahoma State. He did miss some tackles, but as far as reading and reacting, he looked really good out there. You know, second year guys, Bethune, we were hearing looked good too. He lost some of that baby fat he had, and he was looking pretty solid out there. And who else? Dude, I'm trying to think who else out there was looking good. I heard Jair Brown got hurt when he had surgery or something. So I have no idea who's going to be playing safety this year. It's just, we'll see. Hopefully some of these young cats can step up. Our veterans, we picked up a few veteran safeties. And we know Mustafa might be out half the season too. So I have no idea who's going to be starting at safety right now. So there's a lot of questions out there. But it was good. I was hearing that there was an intense practice last year. OTAs kind of was, whatever. But we were hearing that it was pretty intense. And these guys were going, they were going at it, even though there was no helmets or whatnot, no pads. I get it. But it was good to see a lot of veterans out there like, hey, man, we're going to go out and actually practice, unlike these other years where it's just, I know long ass seasons. We finished in February these last few years. This year it was early exit. So these guys are fresh, but a little concerning that, you know, Trent Williams wasn't there. And then we have some guys already hurt, you know, obviously Pierce Sal hurt already. Not Ronnie Bow, he's not with the team. Robert Beal was hurt. It's like, man, like week 1 of training camp, everyone's already hurt. Like, what the hell? So I don't get that part. I hate that. But yeah, man, good start. Good start for Jordan Watkins. Hopefully he keeps it up. A guy that I really liked, again, reminded me of that. I don't know why I thought that. Al Bundy, man, just because of those touchdowns. But he's good receiver, man. One of the guys who I was looking forward to, him and CJ West are like kind of the guys I'm like, all right, I like these guys. And yeah, day 1 where media is there, these guys stand out. So hopefully we could do it again. I don't know and then when the next media day is, where the media gets to go, maybe next week. If it's tomorrow, I'll make another video on someone else. But yeah, man, so far so good. Got to keep it up. And if he could perform at a high level, Shanny has got to play him, man. I don't want no more excuses. Oh, well, you got to wait. They don't know how to, man, if you can run a damn route, put his ass out there. That's all I got to say, man. Put him out there. So, all right, man. Day 1 in the books. Purdy, again, one more thing. Purdy looked good. I heard he threw a pick 6, but he always does that. But he was dropping some dimes, I heard, to Juwan Jennings. And I love that. I love Juwan Jennings. Will be our number 1, it looks like, opening day. But having those two speedsters, Cowing, Watkins, hey man, that's what we need. We need speed, baby. And if we could have that with these two guys, we could have another good, I guess, I want to say good season, but we could go back to 2022, 2023. But that's what I got, man. Let me know what you think of our fourth round pick out of Ole Miss. All right, man. I'm out. Peace.